Welcome back. Today is March 13th, and we're doing the New York Times puzzles again. We're doing Wordle, crossword, and connection. So let's get started with Wordle. All right, so I think I want to start with crown. C and O. Let's see. Echoes. We just moved things around. Let's see. No, that. Voice would work. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm tempted to say C is the third letter. There's not many words end in a C, I don't think. I know that that's not it. Oh dear. Yeah, usually Wordle doesn't pick words like that are just kind of obscure that no one would ever use. So far, we just know the place of the O and C, so where am I going with that? Hmm. Okay, really the question is what comes after the C? Because I want to put a K, but obviously that doesn't work. There's no K. What comes after the C? Local could work. And it does. That is it. It is local. Nice. Okay, let's go into the crossword. Animal attractions. Well, because it ends in S, it's plural, so I'm thinking zoos. Keep it down. Keep it down. Not really sure. I don't even know how to pronounce that last word. Language in which you might wish someone. Because it's such a weird word and it's kind of, I mean, it's asking about a language with a weird word in it. So I wanted to say Klingon, but it doesn't fit in 5 letters. Dothraki. Doesn't fit in 5 letters. Opinion, columnist, Klein. That is not a question for me. I really have no idea. Norse god with a hammer. That's Thor. Give a little extra flair with up. Nope. Closing part of a song. Outro. Statue seen in Hollywood. I'm trying to think of Hollywood attractions. There's the Hollywood sign. There's the Chinese theater. Statue. Not sure. Keep it down. Oh no, wow. There's 2 keep it downs in here. This could be SHH. I could hear someone. I mean, I don't know how that's spelled. It's not really a word. Police department title. It has to end in a T. I know Thor is correct. A title. Let's see. It could be an abbreviation, like lieutenant. Is that LUT? Is that how you abbreviate that? I'll keep that in mind when I look at the words again. So keep it down. Okay, so this could be hush or shush. So I'm going to put an S here. I don't know. I'm going to put hush. I think this word is zhuzh. Don't ask me to spell that. I really have no idea. Language in which you might wish someone that word. Morgan is the end of the word. Okay, what languages are there that end in H? Oh, okay. So because this is zhuzh, I think it might be a U here, which would allow for this to be Dutch. Okay, if it is Dutch, six down could be deputy, and it's an abbreviation. It would be DET. I don't really know how to abbreviate deputy. If this is zhuzh, I would imagine that this is either a Z or a J. Let's see. Statues. I mean, I want to put Oscar. Oh, is it Oscar the Grouch? And then Ezra Klein. I have heard of Ezra Klein before. Wow. That was tough. So did I go over Zeus is correct, Hush, Dutch, Ezra, Thor. So I'm assuming DET is deputy. Zhuzh, outro, Oscar, and yeah, Shush was correct. Or SHH. Not even a word, but that was correct. All right. That was pretty good. Let's go into connections. So finally, for connections, we've got. All right, so there's a lot of candy type word, or I see several. I mean, bean could be jelly bean, licorice. I mean, that's a candy on its own. That's one way these are different. Licorice is just a candy on its own. Although you could say black licorice, jelly bean. But then what other ones would go there? Nut. Is there a I've heard of grape nut. I think that's a candy, maybe. I'll have to look that up after. Okay, so let's see. What else do we got? Tarragon is definitely a spice. Fennel is a spice. Man, the rest of these, yeah, the rest of these are not spices, so that doesn't work. But I can't think of any other way that tarragon could be in a category. Spice, I mean, anise? That's a name. I mean, that may be a word that means something else, but I'm not getting anywhere here. Okay, so these are carbs, baguette and noodle. Melon and pumpkin. I think they're both fruits, but maybe like fruits that you don't think of right away. Like when you say fruit, you say apple or banana, but melon and pumpkin are both fruits. But again, that really doesn't go with anything. Okay, so these are things that you could do at a party. Like you could have costumes and decorations. I mean, candy. You have candy at a party. I wish this said nuts because you put out nuts at a party. This is so like I want to take a guess at this, but it seems so off. One away. It's got to be the nut thing. I mean that's the one that's least likely on all these. Costume, decorations, candy, pumpkin. That is specifically a Halloween party. Okay, Halloween purchases. So we got there with that one. So what did nut? Okay, so I always like to do this if ever I have one away. Um, I take the one that I didn't fit in and see where does that go. So we've got nut. Okay, I think fennel, you could have fennel seeds, maybe. I mean, I'm reaching a little bit, but bean and nut, I feel like they go together. They're kind of like small, round, seedish type things. And there's fennels. I'm pretty sure there's a fennel seed. I don't want to just take a shot in the dark. I've only got 3 mistakes remaining. I mean, I thought about doing either this or this, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I really think that tarragon is just a spice. I don't. Emerald. What does emerald go with? I mean, I think of Emerald City in The Wizard of Oz. I really don't know. Like, licorice could be considered a spice. Like, I know there's black licorice as a candy, but I don't know if that's also just a flavor in general and that could be considered a spice. Like, but then even if I was willing to accept that, then we've got one left, which who knows? Maybe it's this, but I just have no idea what that is. I mean, at a certain point, I'm going to start looking up some stuff, see if I can learn a little bit before I make a guess. Princess. Okay, these are cuts for diamonds. Princess and Radiant. Maybe there's an emerald cut. I'm starting to think that that is the category, but I'm looking at every single word here. There's only one word I don't know what that is, and that's anise. Every single word here I don't think is a cut for a diamond. I'm gonna guess. All right, let's look up what anise is. Nope, that's not how you spell it. Okay, so it's a spice apparently, because I even misspelled it. It is a spice or a seed. Okay, I feel like that clearly goes with fennel. And then what was I gonna do? Tarragon goes with that. Okay, so those are plants with similar flavors. I don't know enough about the flavor profiles of these things to say that that's correct, so let's just go with it. I still like Emerald, Princess, and Radiant. But what is the fourth cut? Maybe. Oh, I think there is a baguette cut. Oh, I'm gonna guess. It is. They're gemstone cuts. Okay, what is this last one? Noodle, nut, melon, bean. Noodle. maybe this is a euphemism for brain. Like use your noodle, use your melon, your head, your noggin. That's the only thing I can think of. Food slang for head. Wow, that's so odd. All right, well we did it. We did it. Um, so yeah, pretty good day. Join me back next time.